Hello guys and girls, I'm Things Tremaine and this is my review of the Empire finale, mid-season finale. If you haven't done so, please take a moment to subscribe so that you can enjoy this social media experience with me and get to see all the different types of videos that I'm going to be having going your way. Right now I'm working on my talk show and that should start actually next week. And so, I have that, a cooking show, fitness show, a lot of things going on that I'm going to be introducing to you along with continuing my reviews. Although most of the shows are going on winter break, so we'll see what else I can review till our shows come back. Empire does not come back till I think March 30th, so we have a long ass wait for that. Now, this season of Empire has been very, 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 very lackluster. The ratings have been dropping and the storylines have been baffling about where they come with this shit from. I had my fingers crossed that this season finale would be the shit. That it would give me everything and more to make me want to see what happens next on Empire. And that is exactly what they did. They gave me exactly what I was looking for in a show. Now, I'm hoping, knock on wood, that Naomi Campbell becomes the equivalent of Alexis Carrington from the show Dynasty, because that's what the character has the ability to become. This badass bitch becomes and fuck shit up and really give Cookie someone to go up against. But the show itself, basically, this Jamal Sky Summer shit, who the fuck, what was that shit about? Was it just for shock effect? If this chick don't get pregnant, I don't know what that storyline purpose was, because she sees him flirting with the guy and realizes, oh shit, he's gay. So what was that shit about? Hopefully we don't have to revisit that storyline again. Teyana, she performed. I like Teyana, singer named Soraya or whatever in real life, and I actually like the two songs she has on the Empire soundtrack, but this performance was really lackluster. The choreography and everything, they didn't put a whole lot into it. Jamal's Pepsi commercial sucked. That was some bullshit. I don't know what the fuck that was about. That was like the worst Pepsi commercial I've ever seen in my life. Why didn't they just do it like they did Tori Kelly? I mean, that was the worst Pepsi commercial I've ever seen in my life. I actually like this episode, by the way. I'm getting my complaints out the way because that was the beginning of the show. The concert at a prison, that was really touching because we got to see Cookie. I'm so fucking tired of them talking about 17 years, 17 years, 17 years, 17 years. Okay, we know the bitch was in jail for 17 years. We get it. Okay? Can we not say 17 years for the rest of the season? We get it. We know how long she was in jail. Y'all been saying this shit from season 1, okay? We know 17 fucking years. And then they go to the announcement where Lucius tells Mimi that this is my partner in crime and blah blah blah, and then Mimi's like, oh wait a minute. Not so fast. I want to introduce you to my wife, Camilla. And then this bitch comes strolling out. Remember me, Lucius? That commercial break I immediately went on Facebook and was like, did you just say that shit? Yeah, if you're one of my Facebook friends, then you saw me post that. Gave me life. I was happy. And then the lawyer couldn't eat right. Okay, so they struggling to get all the board members to get as many as they can to vote for Lucius, because it'll basically come down to one vote. They kind of know who they got, and it was kind of funny in the season 1. I mean, early this season, I think it was episode 2. Cookie told Nika she couldn't even dike right. Now we got the lawyer, Lucius' lawyer, eating a white chick's pussy out. And she's like, that wasn't good enough to lose $10 million. And she walks out the elevator, so he couldn't even eat right. Somebody needs to do a meme about that. I know you will. I know y'all out there are going to make a meme, and I will post that shit. So, Cookie gives Hakeem her proxy. But first, Camilla takes a visit to see Hakeem, and she lets Hakeem know that she didn't take his father's money. They ran out of town, and his mother knew. So Hakeem was pissed, you know, and she started feeling his dick, and Hakeem can't resist Camilla. And Laura, who? He was like Scooby Doo. But so so then I immediately knew what was going to happen. I was just enjoying the build up to Lucius' fall because I've seen the commercial. Lucius was crying. Lucius wasn't crying before any of these scenes, so I knew the only thing that would make Lucius cry is if he lost his company. And then on top of that, when she told Hakeem that his mother knew she didn't take the money, then he felt betrayed by his mother, and then they showed all the flashbacks of all the times Lucius betrayed him and all this kind of shit. So he's like, that's right, bitch. You out the company. Fuck you. Deuces, bitch. So pretty much that's what he said to his father. And so, I think it would have been better if she just slapped the bitch. But Cookie spits like hawk spit in Camilla's face, and Camilla just stands there like, you bitch. But she don't want to open her mouth because she will get spit in her mouth. I'm sure there's like a extras or personal sister or somebody gonna come and hurry up and wipe her face when the scene's over. But yeah, she really hurled one at her. And then we didn't see Camilla anymore after that. And then so it was just Lucius. He's shooting up his room with the guns and shit. And Cookie got to calm him down. You got two sons down there. And you got to be strong for the family and all that kind of stuff. And he's like, okay. And they got to listen to the award because they've been doing these ASA awards all through the show. And it finally comes down to Jamal and Lucius are both nominated for Song of the Year. And Jamal smiling like, yeah, Dad, we did it. And then he looks back at him with a frown and say, ain't that a bitch? So Jamal, he turned that smile upside down into a frown. And so Jamal's like, oh shit, what's he gonna do to me now? And then finally we get the coup de grace, the finale, where Anika sneaks into the house. We all know it's Anika. She sneaks into the house, and when Rhonda comes to check the alarm because the alarm keep going off, once again, you saw it coming. You see the steps. You see a pregnant chick. And you saw early in the episode where she was talking about this is the heir to the Lion Empire. And Anika's like, I don't think so. So Anika pushes her down the steps. And that was the most dramatic fall down the steps I've ever seen in my entire life. That shit was good, okay? That was the best fall I've ever seen of a chick getting pushed down the steps on a soap opera. That was some realistic looking shit too. She like flipping down the steps and looked like she's like in a fucking pinball, just pinning down the fucking steps. And then boom. And so then we see the previews for the second half of the season. We see that Camilla's head bitch in charge. Her wife, Mimi, puts her in charge of Empire. Of course, she goes off to do her chemotherapy. So then, of course, Camilla puts Hakeem in charge. So I guess that's the end of Laura. And then, we got, Cookie and Lucius together. And she's hollering at Hakeem for betraying the family. And you got Camilla talking about kill him. And she's looking like she's going to be a badass bitch. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because that's missing. Cookie needs somebody that's a diva that she can go up against. Just like Blake and Crystal teamed up against Alexis, that's what Lucius and fucking Cookie need to do against Camilla. And, it all looks good. Obviously, Rhonda lost the baby because they showed Andre freaking out at the hospital and also crying at the nursery. So we know the baby's dead. The second thing is Rhonda dead? That's the only thing we don't know. Is Rhonda dead? So he may be looking for a new love interest soon. Hell, he might end up with Anika. Who the fuck knows? So then Anika can say it's Andre's baby. So that was the show. It was good, but it's not like last season where at the end of season 1 I was like fiending for the next episode. I'm looking forward to the next episode, but I want them to take their time, do this shit right. You know, fix the second half of the season because we all complained about the first half of the second season. So I hope they fix this shit because I really still enjoy the show. Still has a lot of promise. Still the number 1 show of the night. But, you know, come on, people. We need Empire to give us what they gave us in season 1. Fingers crossed. Hope you enjoyed my review, and I hope you enjoyed the mid-season finale of Empire, and I will see you again soon with my next review. I just did a Real Housewives of Atlanta review I posted, and I also posted my Jessica Jones review. And I'm sure there's other shows I'll be posting as well, along with my talk show. So thanks for watching, and enjoy the social media experience with me. I will also put my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn links so that if you want to join me and talk to me, feel free. Thanks for watching.